Hello, welcome to the next episode of Underneath the Wig, episode 2. I'm Jeanie, and we're in a different setting, as you guys can clearly tell. I'm in the school because I kind of got a bit lazy, but that's alright. It's still being filmed as of December 1st. Also, happy holidays! So today I will be talking about some cosplay tips, tricks, and all that jazz. Now, my last episode was about Halloween. I do apologize, but other than that, let's get right into the tips. And by the way, I do have them up on my phone, so if I am looking down, I'm just looking at the tips. Okay, so I found this on TikTok, and these are for cosplayer beginners. Some of them are for TikTok. Some of them are just like in general. So I hope you guys don't mind. All right, so my first tip that I found is always read reviews always read reviews before buying any outfits online. Now, I know what you're thinking. You may use Amazon a lot. I don't recommend that. I mean, I do recommend it, but go to a cosplay website that they have. But read reviews. Look at pictures. See if it's good or not. Sometimes there's like cosplay I found for a character, and they didn't have any reviews. I was concerned. So don't buy cosplays without any reviews because it's untrustworthy. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is don't be afraid to accessorize. If you're adding like onto the character, it gives it more cool little personality. It shows who you are. But there's one rule. Don't do it with kimonos. If you're wearing a kimono for like say Hiyoko Sayanji from Danganronpa, no. Do not accessorize unless it's non-traditional. But if it's like a traditional kimono, no corsets, none of that. All right, my next tip is to don't be afraid. This is a TikTok clip. A TikTok tip, sorry. Try to use popular audios and hashtags to get on the For You page. Yes, that is a must. For that, you have to literally use For You page and use those sounds. It may be boring, and trust me, using the trendy sounds isn't my forte. I like to use musical theater sounds. Even though I don't have TikTok, I would totally use it. But if you use the For You page and use those popular sounds, you will get followers. You will. And mainly if you do use those sounds, you'll get attention. I remember seeing this Mad Moxie cosplayer, and they used the same sound, but it got them followers. By the way, I don't recommend using the same sound all the time, but yeah, don't. But do use popular sounds. Even if it's a sound that you don't know or a song that you don't know, but if you know it, do it. Learn about the song. Learn about the context of it. And cosplay the character that, Sorry. My next one is false eyelashes are going to be your best friends. Don't use eyelashes like yours. Use the false ones because they're when you blink, the eyelashes, they'll go down here. Don't do that. Just use false eyelashes. Those are going to be helpful for you. Not only that, but they're going to really benefit from it. And by the way, though, we're segueing to the next tip. Consider getting a petticoat. So for skirts, I had to wear a petticoat for someone's wedding. It made it look fluffy, but do wear a petticoat for skirts. A lot of characters need it. Like, for example, Kaede from Danganronpa, petticoat, definitely, because it makes the skirt feel special and authentic. And personally, if I didn't use a petticoat, I think I would look a bit weird. My next tip is to try and at least post a few times a week for TikTok because of the algorithm. Yes, the algorithm of TikTok. It's mainly a bunch of straight people joking around, doing dances, and just messing with each other. But when you have the cosplayers, try and post once a week, twice a week. For example, if I had TikTok, I would post Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wednesdays because Wednesdays are halfway through the week. We're almost there, so I'm giving you a little push. And Saturday because it's Saturday. It's fun. You're going to have a good time. And not only that, but personally, if you do it on Saturday or Wednesday or those days that you want to do it when you have time, do it. And make sure to make drafts. For The Voice, you have to make drafts. Do something like that, but for cosplaying. Film a day, two cosplays a day, or even one. or even 3 if you're feeling a bit extra. But make drafts, and you can use them for like your videos. Like if you're not getting that much algorithm or views, or you're busy, put drafts in. That's my thing. um, and my last tip is ring lights are cheap and they will absolutely help you with lighting. Look, I get it. This is a TikTok tip. But not only that, but if you use those like little ring lights, they will help you. I don't have one personally, but if I had one, I would use it every single video. I don't care if it wasn't cosplay related. I would use it, but use it wisely. Use it for cosplay, and the lighting will help. If you get a color change one too, you will be in heaven because the color change ones are really helpful. Also, the little string lights, use those too. I have one in my room and I love it. I use it as like a cool little backdrop. And make backdrops too. That's another tip. Make cool backdrops. Make them fun. Make them fit the character. And also, one more thing. If you are cosplaying, make sure you know the character. If you don't, then you're just doing it for clout, and that's not okay. But if you know the character, if you know their story, if you know who they are and what their personality is, you'll find great sounds on TikTok. And that's really about it. That's all I have for today.